Well, greetings and good morning, BUS22 students. This is Mr.D, and this is week number 3 in managerial communications here at Norco College, spring 2025. And this week we're going to be looking at two chapters, chapter 3 and chapter 7. So keep in mind we're actually jumping around a little bit. And this one's going to be on intercultural communications and then short workplace messages and digital media, which will tie into your first writing assignment that we'll be doing this week on digital channels. You'll be creating a blog, I believe it is. So we're going to look at that here. Let me stop sharing my screen here and go ahead and share our class in Canvas. So here we are on the home page in Canvas. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. We are in our last week of module number 1. So actually, there's no writing assignments yet. But I'm going to scroll down here. So here we are, week number 4. Last week we began looking at business writing. And actually, we did do our first writing assignment. No, that's next week. Sorry. we're going to be starting a writing assignment next week. This week is last week we looked at basically giving presentations. That's because you are actually recording your business presentation, your individual presentation. This class is moving fast. It's only an 8-week class. So you started that last week and you're going to be finishing it this week. So I'm going to move down. So here's the 2 chapters that you need to read as well as the PowerPoints. There's a check-in assignment on the 2 chapters as well. I think there's 4 questions altogether. And then you're going to be completing your discussion post number 1. This is where you are doing the do's and don'ts of business presentations. So you're going to really have 2 lists. One list is the do's and don'ts of presenting, and then the other is the list of do's and don'ts of using presentation software, because that's where most people make their mistakes. So that's the first assignment that's going to be due this Sunday coming up. And then the big one is this individual presentation. Now, you've been working on the discussion post for 3 weeks. The individual presentation started last week, and then you're going to be finishing it this week. And this is where you are doing the 4 significant life events. This is going to be a recorded video of you presenting, and I did record the Zoom session. We actually had a Zoom session last week about this, and only 1 student showed up, so I didn't record it, but I did leave the recording from last session. So if there's any dates in there, they may be incorrect, but the information is correct as far as how to record your presentation and what I'm looking for. So make sure you watch that video, and then you're going to be uploading your presentation this week. So here's a description. Last week you should have been putting it together. This week you should be preparing the PowerPoint and then practicing and recording it and uploading it. And so I explained how to do that. You're going to upload it by simply clicking reply at the bottom down here. And once you've recorded it, and then you can attach it right here. That'll allow you to navigate to wherever you've saved it. But of course, you need to record it first. And to record it, you might want to follow the instructions right here in PowerPoint, how to record. I did show the student who logged in for the Zoom session how to do it. But either way, you need to record it. There needs to be a video of you and an audio of you with your PowerPoint slides in the background. Keep in mind that sometimes the file size is very large, so it doesn't upload easily. And so if you're trying to do it at 11 o'clock on Sunday night, it's probably not going to work for you. You might want to try more like Saturday. And if you have trouble and you can't upload it, because that happens for some students, you may need to upload your recorded video to YouTube and then copy the YouTube link into the assignment submittal. So that's another option. And again, you would just click reply, and then you can paste right here in this box the link to YouTube. So that's a very important assignment, and that you only had really 2 weeks to do it, which is also why you have, no quiz this week or anything like that. But you do have actually your first exam. So all of this kind of came together at the same time. But this is really nothing more than questions taken out of the quizzes that you've been taking. So please take your exam by Sunday night as well. This is a little bit of a busier week only because everything is due, but you've had a few weeks to work on the other items. But anyway, if you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm available during office hours on campus, and I'm also online on Thursdays from 10 to 11. If you need to ask any questions this week, please feel free to join me. But that's it for week number 4 or 3. we're going to be getting into the next module, module 2 next week, and that's we're going to be looking at business writing, and you'll be writing some business documents. And I alluded to one on digital channels, but you don't need to do that one in this class, just a parking memo. That's what you'll be doing next week. So, all right, well, have a great week, everyone. Reach out if you need me. If not, we will see you all next week.